Beautiful. Thank you for joining. Welcome to day 11 for our Global Breath Awareness. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday and Sunday Church. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. So, we're going to talk about claiming your divine power today, which is a very special topic. And I want to say a little story about the kahunas, the Hawaiian elders in Hawaii. They used to, when the white people from the mainland started to come into the Hawaiian Islands, they would gather on Sundays to do their prayers, and they would gather outside because the churches were not built yet. And so the kahunas, or the Hawaiians, they would watch them do their worship and their prayers. And the Hawaiian noticed that they didn't do breathing, conscious breathing. And so the kahunas, the elders already knew that your prayers have more power when you breathe and you send your prayers out with your breath, which is sacred. Your breath is sacred. And as you breathe and put that energy behind your prayers, there's more power to it. So they would call the white people from the mainland, the ones who pray without breath. So I just wanted to share that with you. The kahunas are the ones who teach the Ho'oponopono prayer. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So any prayer that you have, remember that if you put your breath behind it, there's more power, and that's what we're going to do today. And that's what we've been doing every day, really. Thank you for being here, everyone. Good morning. Yesterday, I kept saying that I was going to share a story, and I didn't. So I'm going to share a story about working with forgiveness and claiming your innocence. So in breathwork technology, we work a lot with forgiveness in the first 10 sessions, because that opens up to receiving healing, right? We learned that in the earlier days. So when I first started doing my forgiveness diet, which is an exercise we do called the forgiveness diet, every day you write 70 times, I now forgive myself completely. So I was doing my diet. This is about, 14 years ago. And so I was maybe on day 9 or something like that. And I said to myself, I needed to take a walk. And I said, I'm going to take an innocent walk. That means I'm going to say I am innocent for 30 minutes while I'm walking. So I'm like, yay, I'm feeling really good. I'm doing my forgiveness diet. I'm forgiving myself. And I walked for 30 minutes saying, I am innocent, I am innocent, I am innocent. And I'm feeling really good. I come back into my house. This is a true story. And also this is a story about the response column, which is the resistance that shows up from the outside to really test you about what you're choosing. So I came in the house. I went to my computer. This is before Facebook. And I checked my email. And there's an email from someone saying how guilty I was. He was like going at me and saying all kinds of stuff and really attacking me. As we learned, the word attack means judging me and saying you are guilty. Ooh, I was like, whoa, that's the response column. That is the resistance to claiming. That's my unconscious guilt showing up and saying, so you think you're innocent. So that's the polarity. So you think you're innocent. Let's see if you're really going to claim it. And so boom. So I knew of that back then, and I just sat with it, and the charge came up in my body, right? The charge of being attacked, of perceiving myself as being attacked. And I breathed and I sat with it and I cleared it. And the funny thing is, that person today is in home arrest. So it's really important to let go of perceiving yourself as being attacked, because then you create more attack in your life, and it really makes life more ease if we can just take responsibility to what's coming forward and breathe it out. So that story is about claiming your innocence and being aware that when you're working with affirmations, things might come up into your experience in the 3D that's going to really test you. Okay, good morning. That's okay, Arthur. We are just starting. So today is about claiming your sovereignty. So I'm from Brazil, and this word, I didn't even know what that meant a year ago. Okay, so this word started to come into my awareness about a year ago. And I was like, I had to look in the dictionary. I don't even know what sovereignty is. So I looked it up. And what does it mean? Supreme power and authority. So you're claiming your supreme power and your authority over your life. So how does it get even better than that? So are you guys ready to claim your innocence and your direct connection to the source? Yes? Yes or no? Give me a yes if you want to claim your sovereignty today. Yes? Yay, thank you. Okay, I made a lot of notes for today. The first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna share with you guys my, yes. I'm gonna share with you guys my recipe, my home recipe for claiming your sovereignty, okay? So first thing we need to do is clear the fear, the resistance, and the guilt, right? So we've been working with forgiveness. So let me ask you a question. Good morning, Felice. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. I've been thinking of you a lot, Felice. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so what do you guys think? If you have guilt and you don't feel innocent, if you have guilt and you think you need to be punished, because that's what guilt does, do you think that that helps having direct connection to the divine? No. If you have fear of God, do you think that you will have direct connection? No. So we need to clear all of the fear of God and all of the guilt that's inside the subconscious mind and all of the resistance to the light. If you have fear of love, do you think it will be easy to connect to love? No, it would be very hard, right? So the first part of our breathwork today is going to be clearings. I'm going to ask questions and I'm going to be doing energetic clearings for you and for us, right? We don't heal alone. We heal together. We are in this boat together. So the first part I'm going to do questions. As you breathe, please breathe as I am talking. We're going to, when we start, breathe so you can move any resistance to what I'm saying and receive and integrate your direct connection to your source. first part is going to be clearings and releasing resistance. And then the second part, I'm going to say I statements, and you keep breathing and you just say it with me, the declarations that I'm going to be doing for us. How does that sound? Sounds good? Okay. Okay, so what's the recipe? Claim your innocence, release your fear of God, forgive God, and then claim your innocence, claim your sovereignty. So first, you have to get down to your innocence and forgive yourself for everything that you ever thought that you did wrong. Release fear of God and forgive God. Yes, forgive God and all of the religious programming and everything that you ever learned from your church, your organized religion that you grew up in. You need to forgive them and forgive religion. And then you claim your sovereignty. Because the truth is, if you believe in lifetimes, we have had many lifetimes. Yes, I will, Michelle. We'll do some clearings about that. Because you see, guys, if you believe in past lives, which I do, and if you don't, that's okay. You can just, work with this lifetime. We have been programmed over and over in lifetimes after lifetimes by organized religion that A, we are separate from God, and that we need to fear God. The belief in sin and hell. That has to go if you want direct connection. Okay? Yes, 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 yes. So if you think God is going to punish you, do you think you want to connect with him or her? No, we're going to run from it like crazy, right? Like we have been doing. Like we have been doing, running away from love and divine energy. We are so silly, aren't we? We are so silly. Okay, let's do this. Close your eyes. I'm going to do a visualization for us to enter into sacred space. It's a lot of energy running through. So close your eyes, please. And I invite you to invoke a presence that makes you feel safe. Invoking your angels, guardian angels, God, Divine Mother. Any energy that makes you feel safe and embraced. Okay, now visualize a star, a bright star right above your head. Now visualize a star right below your feet under the earth. That's your earth star. It's your connection to the earth, to Mother Earth. So visualize there's a star right below your feet. And there's a star above your head. And now I want you to visualize the sun, the central sun, really high up, this beautiful star that is golden, and it's constantly radiating out light. and energy and power. So I invite you to pull the light from the sun. First, you start to pull it into your star above your head. And as you feel that light coming in, you can stop pulling and just allow it to flow, cascade down into the star above your head, and then bathing your body, liquid golden light all the way down your arms, your torso, your body, your legs, and it's draining down your Earth star. So let's cleanse ourselves with this beautiful liquid golden light flowing down from the sun into your star above your head, and then it cascades down, cleansing your mind, cleansing your shoulders, anything that you're carrying on your shoulders, just let it melt, dissipate, and flow down to the Earth star. Good morning. Okay, so now that you're feeling that cleansing energy, lower your walls down, any barriers down, barriers down, barriers down to receiving. Calling in your divine I am presence. We are now in sacred space. We are free from the constraints of the mind and the belief in linear time. We are in sacred space where instant healing and divine knowing exist. We are in ceremony, and so it is. So let's begin the breath, circular connected breathing, pulling in on the inhalation and a relaxed exhale as we join our hearts and we remember that there is only oneness consciousness, raising our vibration, raising our frequency, connect with the breath, breathe in, breathe out. The breath of life. Breathe in and breathe out. The sacred breath. Breathing in and breathing out, relaxing the body. Relax the grip, the energetic grip to what does not serve you anymore. Relax. Breathing in and breathing out. I am safe here, and you declare it, opening up the heart, safe to be in my heart, and release any fear of love. Breathing in and breathing out. Are you ready to release any resistance to being in your power? and having direct connection to source. And everything that doesn't allow that to come into fruition, will you now let that go? So when I ask these clearings, all you have to do in your mind is say yes and keep breathing, keep connecting. Are you ready to let go of the thought that you're separate from God and that there is a God outside yourself that you need to fear? Thank you. So by the power of my I am presence, I now declare my innocence. So all the lies that you have bought from the church or any organized religion that you're separate from God, will you now let that go? Everywhere you think you need to be punished to enter the kingdom of God, will you now let that go? Any belief in sin and hell, will you now let that go? Anywhere that you think it's arrogant to have a direct connection to God, will you now let that go? Whew. Everywhere you think you have to prove yourself worthy to a God outside yourself for a spiritual reward after death, will you now let that go? Whew. Any confusion about who or what God is, are you willing to know the truth about God? Everywhere you think that God is the unknown or love is the unknown, would you be willing to know? Any anxiety about being separate from God and that God controls your destiny, will you now let that go? Any grief of never being good enough for God's love, will you now let that go? Any judgment that one gender is more connected to God than another, would you now let that go? Any vows, oaths, or commitments to impoverishment, to impoverished service to God, will you now let that go? Anywhere your ego is competing with God's power, will you now let that go? And anything that I forgot to say that's keeping you separate from your power and the love of God, will you now let that go? Any oaths, vows, commitments, contracts that you have made with any religious programming that keeps you underneath your power and unable to see and perceive the power that's available, will you now let that go? Would you now be willing to destroy and uncreate all the lies that you have bought about what God is and what love is? Will you now let that go? I release all that does not serve me anymore. So bathe yourself in golden light, pull the light from the sun, and just bathe yourself in golden liquid light and let it pour down into your sun star, all the way through, bathing you like a cascade of liquid light, golden liquid light coming down from the sun, our star. Bathing you, and let it drain down into the earth star, releasing any anxiety, any guilt, any fear. Keep the breath going. Ooh, if you forget, just breathe again. You can listen to me and breathe at the same time. Beautiful. Keep breathing, please. So now I am going to say the declarations. Keep breathing, connecting with your breath, so your prayer is more potent and you have that direct connection with your being, with your heart. By the power of my I Am presence, I now declare my sovereignty. By the power of my I Am presence, I now declare my royal divinity. I claim my innocence and the innocence of my soul. I claim my eternal power. I claim my true creativity. I claim my true worth. I am aware of my omniscient source. Breathing in and breathing out. I honor Father, Mother, God within me. I honor the Christ light within me. I honor the Holy Spirit that lives within me. I allow my higher self to speak through me. I am a divine being. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. By the power of my I Am presence, I now release and dissolve these unconscious beliefs, vows, oaths, and soul contracts from the matrix of my carbon-based DNA. I am free. I declare it. I am willing to be the leader of my life. I am an authority in my life. I am a divine being embodied. I declare it, and it is so. And so it is. Breathing in and breathing out. Open your heart and let the light in. Activating the spaces that's been dormant and hidden. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out.
May all beings find peace. May all beings find peace.
Breathing in and breathing out.
May all beings find peace. May all beings find peace. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta
Breathing in and breathing
sukhino
out. Letting the tears flow if that's what's happening.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
You can handle more energy in your body.
Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings find peace. May all beings find peace.
Breathing in and breathing out. 30 more seconds.
May all beings find peace. May all beings find peace. We're in this together. Find peace. We're in this together. Find
peace. So slowly slow down the breath. Noticing how you feel. How does your body feel? Slowly coming back. Wow, that was really powerful, you guys. I couldn't hold back the tears. Not that I was trying, but it's the first time that I get to watch myself cry on the camera. Whoa. How are you guys feeling? Whew. So come back to the room, come back to your awareness here in our group, or keep breathing if you want to. So I recommend playing this over and over again, breathing with this particular recording. Oh, hi guys. Thank you, Grace. Whoa. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Elizabeth. We rocked it. We're doing this. We are doing this, getting out from all of the fear that has been controlling us. We are free and we claim it. This is the year of sovereignty and it's available for us to choose it. So what does that mean? This is the year of sovereignty. That means that enough people incarnated on the planet Earth has chosen sovereignty and freedom. Enough people has chosen. So now it's available for us to choose it. Before, we couldn't even have that thought. It wasn't even part of this 3D reality because we are so programmed in fear-based belief system. But now it's available. That was very powerful. Thank you. Yes, I am the outspokenness of God. Oh, that's interesting, Elizabeth. Outspokenness. Feeling whole, brilliant. Thank you. You are grace embodied. Thank you, Arthur. Well, just be prepared to embody this energy. And some things might come up to clear the resistance to this, okay? So just breathe. That's one of the reasons I want to share this with you. We're going a little overtime, but my guidance yesterday told me to do this this morning, claiming your sovereignty. And I was like, whoa, that's too early in the program. You know, I was like, well, how come we want to do this so early? And the awareness was that once we claim our sovereignty today, then we have a whole week to process anything that's going to come up against it. So we are together for another 10 days. And so we can really embody this energy together until the end. So I was like, oh, okay. Divine knowing knows. Higher self knows. Higher self knows. Hi, Michelle. Please listen to the recording from the beginning so you can receive the benefit. But thank you for popping in. Have a beautiful day. Have a gorgeous day. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for sharing with your friends. I thank you. I love you.